Aloha, this is Uncle Trevor, and today I'll be telling you the story of Laka and the two kalo. In a farm in Lanipai lived a man named Laka, who had two supernatural kalo. When the kalo matured, Laka prepared wood to cook them. He placed the wood to chop on a large rock. As Laka chopped the wood, the big kalo and little kalo heard him chopping. The big kalo said, "Oh, little kalo, Laka is chopping wood at Lanipai. We are going to die, little kalo." The little kalo replied, "You of the two of us will die, big kalo. I will not die. When I am pulled up and it is seen that I hardly have any roots, I will be pushed back into the ground again. When you are pulled up and found to be round and full, you will be cooked in Laka's ibu. You shall die." The big kalo was sad because little kalo spoke of his death. However, they made plans to fly to Punalu'u in Ka'u and dropped there. The little patches in which they grew are named Big Kalo or Kalo Nui and Little Kalo or Kaloigi to this day. In this STEM lesson, we will learn about Mala or the Hawaiian garden. As seen in the mo'olelo of Laka and the two taro, plants need a lot of love and care to survive. In order for plants to grow, plants need water, sunlight, air, and nutrients. Seed plants in particular need water to activate the process of germination or sprouting. Water softens the seed, making it easier for the plant to break through. Water is then used by the plant to absorb nutrients from the soil.
Aloha, my name is Auntie Vi. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to grow plants from seeds. For this activity, you will need the following supplies: a paper cup, 1 peat pellet, about 1/8 cups of water, or if you have a 1/4 measuring cup, you can fill that halfway, saran wrap, a rubber band, a spray bottle filled with water, and seeds of your choice. For this activity, we will be using seeds that germinate or sprout quickly, such as basil or tomato. The first step you need to do is get a cup and label it with your name and the type of seed that you are planting. The second step is to place a peat pellet in that paper cup. The third step is to expand the peat pellet by slowly pouring the 1/8 cup of water into the cup. Make sure that the pellet is fully expanded but not too soaked. Step 4 is to open the mesh on the top of the pellet if it isn't already opened. Step 5 is to place 2 to 3 seeds of your choice into the pellet at whatever depth the seed needs to be planted in. Step 6 is to lightly cover the seeds in soil. Step 7 is to cover the cup in a piece of saran wrap. You want to rip a piece big enough to overlap the edges of the cup. Step 8 is to place a rubber band around the rim of the cup to hold the saran wrap in place. Step 9 is to leave it in a warm area that does not receive direct sunlight. Too much heat is not good for seedlings to start. You can leave it in an area such as a windowsill. Step 10 is to check on the cup daily to see if there is enough moisture in it. The soil should always be a dark brown. If there is no moisture in the cup or if the soil feels dry, use your spray bottle and spray the pellet a couple times. As soon as you see green, remove the saran wrap and place the plants in an area that receives a little sun but not too much. When the seeds are large enough, about 2 to 3 inches tall, you can plant them in your mala. Dig a hole deep enough to cover the top of the peat pellet and place your baby plant in. The number of days to germination and the depth the seed needs to be planted in can be found on the back of the seed package. Be sure to check this information before you plant your seeds.